But
we're not in the EU.
That's where they're used to stop. That's their usual stomping grounds, Polly.
That's their training grounds.
We're gonna break it off here. Game number 1, and we're gonna see what these double Ulgrim can do. Of course, the Aang and Ulgrim from blue team as well. So it's gonna be a lot of axe swinging. We've been seeing a lot. Axe is definitely very hot in the meta right now, and there's just really no denying that fact. D-Light gonna come out.
I'm carrying a lot of land so far, but Marker is going to trade it off for an axe. Able to get a sidelight there. Wanted to go for the recovery follow-up as well. Able to base around super well. Kazumi, what a punish.
That was an early stock, getting him out of there. Those are a couple early stocks here. We were 45 seconds into the set, and blue team is already starting to lose some momentum here. To red team there. Oh, nice. Very nice. Very patient from Introvert, being able to wait up there and punish that recovery.
Itami on the spear against Marker. He's super low. Able to get that there in. As we now see a quick 1v2 situation, but Kazumi is doing a really good job at staying safe. It's Introvert Taher trying to go for... I see a GC sidelight off stage, and I get very, very afraid whenever they're playing a Lance. But Kazumi able to get out of that sticky situation.
Yeah, we're seeing this Lance Ditto over here on the right side. It didn't look like Ambe was really getting the advantage there. Oh, there we go. Kazumi gonna come in. Oh, nice dodge from Introvert to be able to get through that side air. Oh, but that down air, unfortunately, is gonna catch Itami and take him down to his final stock. Red team are looking pretty good here, unless blue team can take the stock off of Kazumi and even things back up.
Itami gonna have to play a little bit more careful as Introvert out here works to hopefully get a knockout here. But Itami, I mean, Marker and Kazumi, they're just hunting him down right now. The pressure is almost too much. And I mean, you're getting chased down by 2 Lances. What are you supposed to do?
Yeah, they're pretty much locked in at this point. I think so far in this game, they've got blue team pretty much figured out.
Yeah,
continuing.
They're just barely getting hits. They're barely getting hits right now. They are just pounding them in right now with these Lance aerials. We're seeing Sairs coming out, Nairs and theirs.
Team combo. Oh, they dropped it! They had their ping was too good. They didn't know how to adapt. That was the problem.
Yeah, it literally did it too early. Literally did it too early. You might be onto something, Slow-Mo. Kazumi offstage here though, gonna have to try and get back against Taher. Marker is gonna be able to help him out a little bit. Kazumi giving him a little love tap for the help. Axe there.
There we go, taking the stock off finally. But Itami especially is very close to being knocked out here. Kazumi come over, get some hands on him, picking up the lance. Gonna go ahead and avert his tension to Introvert. Waiting for his opportunity to come down. He was just up there on that platform, just camping with that axe. Like, okay, where can I throw down the dare? Where can I throw down the ground pound? Couldn't find any options. Went down. Oh my goodness! Gonna finish it up with the down sig, and that is gonna be game number 1, going to Kazumi and Marker.
I feel like towards the end there, they were slowly but surely able to turn the tides a little bit. Like they were kind of maybe closing in the lead that they had over them in the very beginning. But it just was not enough. But if they're able to keep that kind of momentum going into the next game with the right adjustments, we still definitely, I think this is going to be a competitive set, Slow-Mo.
I really hope so. I mean, I'm not here to watch 3-0s. I'm not here to watch, people get dog walked. I like the close sets, the back and forth, the shifting of momentum, and not being able to tell who's going to come out on top. Itami and Taher are going to have to get the job done here going into game number 2. We're seeing no legend swaps to be seen. Red team obviously going to stick with that double Ulgrim. And we are big braining the map selections right now. We have Miami Dome, APOC, Demon Island, and Fortress Lions on the docket. But I think maybe there was a misclick and they weren't. Oh wait, oh no, we are gonna.
Yeah, no, they
banned
left. Demon Island. They banned Demon Island at the very end. I thought they were stuck between, do we ban Small Fortress of Lions because it has that small platform, or do we ban Miami Dome because it has those 2 large ones? But they want that platform, so we're going to be moving in onto Fortress of Lions.
That works for me, and if it works for them, Introvert going straight to work unarmed.
Okay.
That's right. I mean, damage is damage, right? It's all good.
Yeah, I mean, you're picking up both of the enemies and your teammate at the same time. That's very, very fair. Itami trying to go for a D-Light read there. Potentially wanting to be a little bit extra careful, just in case the enemy might go for a punish. Either a misinput or a very big brain play for Itami that just didn't work out.
I'm looking at the other side of the map with Introvert and Marker going back and forth with these lances here. And it looks like, oh, nice finish up from Itami. Going to go ahead and get that pogo and confirm that stock. And here we go. Blue team has a 2-stock lead. No, they don't.
Just like that. Just like that. And now red team also has the weapon advantage. This is it. Is the caster's curse, slow-mo. Everyone has to deal with it. It's all right. But as you mentioned, got the knockout with the spear dare. His spear dares have been super accurate so far. It's not the only knockout that has been able to grab with one of those. So if I'm red team, I'm definitely going to be a little bit more afraid off stage whenever I see that Itami is on spear.
It's such a good knockout option and control option when you're off stage, being able to just zap away their options and get those easy get knockouts. A very dangerous weapon off stage, especially if they have that power position and they're in an edge guard.
Oh, what a oh my god! Defending the left side of the stage, but he gets hit by that lance there into the snipe for the double knockout, and red team. I mean, just like that, they're going to be taking the game back. They're the ones with the lead now.
Yeah, and they're continuing to put that pressure on. Oh, Kazumi coming in with the lance. Now we're going to see his... Oh, no, we're not, because Taher is just going to go ahead and confirm. Oh, I'm sorry, it was actually Itami that confirmed.
All right. Able to connect that Nair, but Introvert Taher not able to go for any team combo as he was preoccupied by hitting an end light. So both players are still going to get damage off of that. You have that quick 1v2 as Marker spawning back, but Kazumi doing a great job at not getting stuck into a team combo. Itami, scary moment there as he was on sweat beads with 2 lances on stage.
Yeah, they need to focus in on Itami there. There it is. That might be enough to confirm. Marker's going to go down and try and put the pressure. No, but Itami taking the route right above his head. D-Light coming off the lance.
Oh! The sidelight, GC
nice
sidelight, tried to get this here as well, but they're picking up momentum now. They're starting to anti-air. Kazumi doesn't have a weapon. If they're able to keep this off, Marker is able to pick up the weapon though. Just like that, it could be yet again too little too late unless they find these knockouts.
That was such a good unarmed recovery to get back up on stage, especially with all that pressure.
Oh no, not the dare.
Oh no, big, huge recovery. 1v1 situation, Marker and Taher. And oh no, the pressure's coming. We might be tied up going into game number 3. Marker finding his way back up, catching a D-Light. Way up in the air. Oh, nice dodge from Taher, and that is going to confirm, send us to game number 3, all tied up. And this is what I was looking for, Polly. This is what I was hoping for. That was so good, back and forth all game. Blue team had the lead, red team had the lead, blue team had the lead. In that 1v1 coming down to the last interaction, that is what I'm here for. Great, great game.
Yeah, super back and forth. It was back and forth between every single stock, right? First stock, blue team were in the lead. Second stock, red team. Third stock, well, guess what? After, whoever's in the lead after that, they're going to be winning because you have 0 stocks. And 1-1 on the scoreboard. Itami and Introvert are here, able to step up when they needed it. And these guys, they're not playing around slow-mo. We're not waiting by the map selection screen this time around. They want to get into the game and they want to fight.
Yeah, you got to keep that momentum going. You got to keep the hands warm. Even that just 30-second downtime, if you're really sitting there and trying to big brain map selection, can have detrimental effects to the momentum that you had in the game before. We're seeing a blue team so far take this power position is Itami. Barely being hit, racking up really good damage. Marker is in orange. Big recovery coming up. Finally, he's getting some shots in with that axe. Ooh, dare after dare finding its home, but Taher gonna send him out with that side air, and now Kazumi's being out. Oh no, Itami being pushed down to the bottom, but found his way right into a side stick from his teammate, but he's able to make it back on stage. Oh, Marker missed at the neutral stick. That would've been huge.
What a massive call out, but Itami, the feared there. The feared spear there isn't going to come out because the axe there, I mean, Marker is too quick on it. GCD sig is going to be enough, even at that angle with the bounce. It's going to be enough force to get that off.
Very nice. We are all tied up. We are definitely in for a good set here, Polly. You called it from the beginning. You thought this one could go the distance. And this is about as close as it gets between two teams.
Oh, no.
Nice. Finally a team combo. Not a knockout off of it, but I think that's about the first one we have seen so far in our block, Volley. Oh, yeah. Kazumi!
You get one team combo, and Kazumi, I mean, he just makes this offstage commitment. Not going to lead to a knockout, or is it? Marker is able to get it with the unarmed and Kazumi. Kazumi seeing red, he's running by a Marker, just throwing out Sayers in the direction of Itami right now.
Oh, this could be dangerous right here. They had good pressure against blue team. Marker getting sent up to the top, though, not being able to keep it. Another gravity cancel D-Sig. Kazumi going down to save him. Getting caught with the D-Light. Oh, see, that is great team support right there. Perfectly placed recovery. He needed to get back up on stage. He needed it to save his teammate. That was perfect.
We're seeing the team play and the support levels from both of these teams really shining now here in the third game. So we're seeing some of these adjustments coming in. 2 against 1. We have another team combo opportunity. Just barely not going to be knocking out, but Kazumi, that's still a lot of damage, and it could be enough damage to get that knockout. Itami going that deep against 2 players off stage, getting me a little bit worried, but he is going to get out scot-free.
Yeah, Kazumi just fighting back unarmed, doesn't even care. I mean, he's the healthiest on the map.
Oh,
Might as well push the issue a little bit. Oh no, Taher. I mean, you see, we keep doing this. They keep splitting this into ones, and you're stuck on one side. I'm stuck on the other. Kazumi is just stuck in the stratosphere with the knockout. And now Itami being sent out. Is it going to be enough? The neutral sig did not catch. Itami, no weapon to be found. Getting a little unarmed damage. Kazumi's nice recovery, keeping the options, but neutral sig is going to send his teammate up into the air. Marker fighting unarmed, and here we go. Everybody is down in knockout range except for Kazumi. He is the wild card here. As Taher puts some more damage on him, putting the pressure. Oh, he caught his teammate as well. Definitely don't want to be getting that friendly fire here this late in the game when it is so close, because everybody is in knockout range right now, Polly.
I smell the Ulgrim D-Sig. It comes out, but it's going to get punished by the Lancer. Introvert Taher, is he going to be able to get back up? Kazumi ready with the Lance recovery. It's up to Itami to try and pull this 1v2 off. Marker and Kazumi just have to play this super carefully. They just need to punish 1 or 2 mistakes. And that comes out. Just barely not going to be enough. Kazumi going out to add some more pressure. There is going to be hitting teammates. Marker gets back though. Super smart going for the other side. Knew he had the resources to do that.
Wait!
Hits both of them. Kazumi with the offstage. Itami. The dare comes out. And the dare on the unarmed as well. And that is going to be it. Kazumi. It was so close, but they're going to be able to close it out. 2-1 on the board for the double Ulgrim.
If that would have had just a little bit more force, I would have been popping off. Oh my goodness, that was almost the most clutch thing I've seen in a long, long time. But unfortunately for blue team, it didn't get the knocks that they needed, and that is going to send us into game number 4 with Kazumi and Marker having that 2-1 advantage.
We're seeing a legend swap here. We're seeing a legend swap off of a victory. This is something that we talk about quite often, right? How your legend swap might change depending on how you win or if you lose, right? If you win, you would expect maybe they aren't going to do a legend swap because, I mean, you have a working formula. Why would you change? Marker and Kazumi, they were so close to not being able to grasp that. Marker swapping over to this Bryn. Maybe they believe that this is going to be the final push to get a more confident victory.
Well, I mean, it'd be like that sometimes. I mean, I do it. Even if you win, you know, a lot of times, me personally, I'll be like, oh, you know, wait a second, they had this figured out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They were catching on to my stuff. Maybe it's time to switch it up and then surprise them again to be able to take that next game. And that Spear can definitely mix things up, and her signature kit is definitely a very good option as well. Bryn slept on. We don't see a whole lot of her.
Yeah, Bryn is incredibly strong. We saw, of course, a lot of representation back in the day. You know, but with back in the day, I, of course, mean Blaze, which really wasn't that too long ago. But Bryn, as mentioned, still super good. Marker able to connect the recovery.
Blue team is coming out
here. They're taking such great stage control right now.
Yeah, they are coming out absolutely swinging here, though, getting hit with that Sair. They're coming right back with a Sair of his own. Marker fighting unarmed, has that axe in hand. Oh, no. Tommy gonna go. There's so many axe airs just sending people flying right now. And we're seeing the stocks start to fly here as blue team holds on to a very slight advantage.
Yeah, that one piece of friendly fire was able to send them both into a losing edge guard position, which they both lost their stocks off of, which is very, very unfortunate situation. But still, the game is competitive, and they may be able to look past that. Maybe it won't impact this game that much. The time will tell.
It will tell indeed. I'm loving how close the set is ended up being. Kazumi setting up, getting a two-piece there. Coming back over with the signatures. Look at Kazumi. So much unanswered damage. Finally getting something put on him. But oh no, the pressure is mounting.
Both of them. Yeah, both. You said it. They were on the platform. They go back onto the ground. Both Itami and Taher, they run over to the side of the stage. They're afraid of Kazumi and Marker right now. I don't know what it is. That maybe the desync into the Seer double knockout. That could be part of the reason why they're kind of afraid.
I think right now it's the whole reason. That just zapped away their lead. Kazumi obviously needs to tank it. No, he's gonna go ahead and get dropped down, and we're gonna see it again. Game number 4. Everybody's on their final stocks. Who is gonna take that advantage state coming into the final part when everybody gets in the knockout range? Somebody needs to have a breakout performance here and rack up some very good damage. Marker just going straight off stage. He's very lucky that dare did not hit him in the top of his head.
Yeah, Kazumi already pushing Taher off stage. Taher able to get back up though. Air connects. Kazumi is playing so aggressively right now, chasing Taher down. Taher is having so much pressure put onto him as they just keep splitting this up into 2 different 1v1s. Itami and Taher are able to punish that with some smart target swapping. They're able to put in some really juicy damage.
That dodge read he got to be able to extend that entire combo helped them out a lot, as now it is all down to Marker. No, it's not. We're going to game number 5, Polly.
Wow. Itami and Taher. Kazumi and Marker, as I mentioned, I feel like they really were thriving off of having 2 separate 1v1s. And Taher and Itami, they found the perfect counter. And they found it in the last stock as well.
Marker is
what a set
back.
We have.
Marker is right back on that Allroom. By the way, there was no hesitation. He was like, wait, lock in. No, right. Went right back to that Allroom. Can't even be mad at him. It was working so well. He tried a little something with the Bryn and got punished for it. So looks like we're gonna go to APOC. I don't really see us going to Small Terminus or Miami Dome. Although I like Small Terminus, I would love to see it. I'm not a big fan of triple platform maps, but that map is so pretty.
I'll have to wait and see. Now, one thing that I am kind of excited about is, given how many adjustments we've seen, what do you think the chances are that Taher and Itami think they've figured out Kazumi and Marker, and Kazumi and Marker are also saying among themselves that they've figured out Taher and Itami? Like, does it go both ways at this point?
I mean, they either both teams are confident or they're both are like, they're still trying to figure it out. Because this is so back and forth between these 2 teams. We've seen the momentum shift. And I don't think anybody has anything figured out. I think we have moments of brilliance, but overall, this is just as close as it gets.
Yeah, valid take. I couldn't agree more that this is about as close as it gets, and we're going to be moving in to our last game. Game number 5. Out of this, there can only be 1 victor, and keep in mind, the loser of which is going to be eliminated from the tournament.
Yeah, we are in elimination side now, which has to make these players just a little bit more nervous as we're seeing an early stop. Oh, blue team with the momentum that they need. This will be the biggest lead they have had this entire set, and they got it super early, 30 seconds in, and both red team members on their second stops. They need to continue this momentum.
You're playing Ulgrim Wushang. A couple of team combos is really all it can take, and they were able to find them, get them started, and close them out as well. Not all the way to the knockout, but far enough to put their enemy into the disadvantage where they're able to finally find it. And Marker and Kazumi, are we seeing them playing a little bit more careful?
They need to do something. They need to slow it down because that lead blue team was able to get definitely can come back to haunt them if they're not able to buckle down, slow it down, and get this damage back. Seeing Kazumi play on the outside, looking for those big axe swings, like right there, the recovery, picking him up off the soft platform. Marker is going to put the huge pressure, but let Itami get that recovery. If he wouldn't have stayed down there for that gravity cancel down sig, might have worked out a little better. But they're finally going to go ahead and confirm those stocks off of blue team. But Marker and Kazumi are so close to being knocked out as we see Kazumi now being put on his tournament stock.
Look at that lead. I mean, in the second stock, we saw 40 seconds of the red team just not being allowed to land. They were anti-airing them that well, and we're playing on a map with 2 platforms. The amount of control that they've had so far in this game is insane, and the scoreboard is showing it. Marker and Kazumi, they're gonna need to put on some serious pressure, and they're gonna need to start swinging to have a chance at winning this.
Oh, that will definitely help out a whole lot. Big neutral sig off the edge guard. Oh, nice move at getting back. Oh. That would have been a nice pass. Oh my goodness.
The damage is adding up, though. The damage is adding up. Taher is on orange, as they are. It's looking promising for them to be able to close out this lead. But as I say so, both players, they're going down into orange, approaching deep orange here.
Oh, not being able to pick up that team combo. It looked like Taher was trying to get set up for it. Couldn't quite get the spacing. Oh, neutral sig coming off the side.
Oh, no.
He's gonna...
Oh, no. Tommy, play careful. All the way down in orange. If he loses this stock, I mean, Marker and Kazumi, there's a chance they find that team combo and they're going to be able to close it out. It's possible.
Right.
For both teams, still possible.
This is looking a little sketch for red team here, just because Taher has so much energy left, health left on that final stock. And Marker's not being able to find a home with that lance to put some damage on him. Just chasing around stage. That is not going to confirm, but it is super close. That is it for, in unison, they get the knockouts on opposite sides of the map. And that, I'm going to call that an upset. That was an amazing set. Looking at the PRs, I'm pretty sure red team was PR just a little bit higher. I could be wrong. But either way, we went down to game number 5. Great.